After 60, your testosterone drops by almost 40%. That's why your erections don't last like they used to, why your penis feels weaker, and why even masturbation doesn't bring the same release it once did. You start to wonder if this is just the new normal, if the part of you that once felt strong, alive, and wanted has slipped away for good. But what if that wasn't true? What if there were 5 natural ways for men over 60 to increase testosterone without medication? Ways that could restore your vitality, your confidence, and the intimacy you thought was gone. Harvard researchers discovered that one of these natural solutions can actually outperform a common testosterone gel. And here's the part that may shock you. It's not exotic, it's not expensive, it's something you probably already have sitting quietly in your kitchen right now. Have you noticed your erections getting weaker after 60, or that your energy isn't what it used to be? You're not alone, and you don't have to stay silent about it. Drop the word testosterone in the comments so I know you're part of this brotherhood of men who refuse to give up on their strength and confidence. Your story matters, and other men will see they're not the only ones struggling. And make sure you hit subscribe, because every week we share natural, shame-free ways for men over 60 to increase testosterone without medication and reclaim their vitality. Robert is 64, a proud father, a former Marine, a man who lived his life with discipline, with structure, with pride. He woke up early, still pressed his shirts, and carried himself like a soldier even decades after leaving service. But behind that sharp exterior, he carried a private shame. He no longer had the same energy. His erections had grown weaker. His penis felt smaller, softer, less responsive. Even masturbation, something once reliable, now left him feeling empty. His confidence with women faded, and he quietly told himself, "This must be age." This is what happens to every man after 60. But the truth is, age was not his real enemy. His body still had the capacity to produce testosterone. His vitality wasn't gone, it was simply blocked. I've seen men like Robert countless times. I'm Dr. Catherine Rotker, a men's health specialist with 30 years of experience treating men over 60. And here's the truth I tell every one of them. Most men do not lose testosterone just because of age. The hidden culprits are poor circulation, chronic stress, and silent deficiencies in key nutrients. Studies from the National Institutes of Health confirm that endothelial dysfunction, the weakening of the tiny blood vessels that supply your penis, can lower erections and suppress testosterone production. The Harvard Men's Health Watch has also shown that elevated cortisol, the stress hormone, directly lowers testosterone by up to 20%. And research from the Mayo Clinic highlights that deficiencies in zinc, selenium, and vitamin D, common in men over 60, dramatically weaken testosterone and prostate health. When Robert finally came into my office, he expected me to confirm what he already believed, that his best years were gone. Instead, I explained that his body wasn't broken. It was under attack from forces he couldn't see. The fast food he leaned on after his wife passed away, the nightly glass of whiskey that dulled his pain, the restless sleep that left him staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. These weren't just habits. They were silent killers of testosterone. He was stunned. "So you're saying it's not just age?" he asked. "No," I told him. "It's not age. It's what age exposes. And it can be reversed." For the first time in years, Robert felt hope. Because if diet, stress, and circulation could lower testosterone, then changing those things could raise it. If silent deficiencies could weaken erections, then correcting them could restore his penis to full function. And if stress could crush desire, then healing the body could bring intimacy back. The hidden truth is this: testosterone decline after 60 is not permanent. Your body is waiting to respond. It is not gone. It is dormant, waiting for the right signal to wake it up. Here's how it happens. When your circulation slows, your blood vessels become stiff, narrow, and less responsive. Doctors call this endothelial dysfunction. Those vessels are supposed to carry oxygen-rich blood to your penis, fueling firm erections and delivering the nutrients your testicles need to produce testosterone. But when the lining of those vessels is damaged, blood flow is choked off. erections become softer, masturbation feels incomplete, and your body stops signaling for healthy testosterone production. Harvard researchers have identified endothelial dysfunction as the hidden cause of erectile dysfunction in men over 60. They found that even men with normal hormone levels still experienced weaker erections simply because their blood vessels couldn't respond. In other words, your penis isn't failing you, it's being starved of oxygen. But circulation isn't the only thief. Cortisol, the stress hormone, compounds the damage. When cortisol levels stay high, your brain signals your body to shut down testosterone. It's a survival response. Your body thinks you're in danger, so it saves energy instead of building strength and intimacy. The National Institutes of Health reported that men with chronically high cortisol had 15 to 20% lower testosterone compared to men with balanced stress levels. That's not a small drop. That's the difference between waking up with energy and erections and waking up feeling like a shadow of yourself. And the cruel part, you don't feel this enemy creeping in. You just notice the symptoms: erections that fade halfway through intimacy, a penis that doesn't respond the way it used to, masturbation that leaves you frustrated, and energy that never quite returns. It feels like aging, but it isn't just age. It's circulation and stress teaming up against you. This silent enemy is stealing your testosterone. It is draining your erections. It is crushing your vitality. Left unchecked, it robs you not only of intimacy, but of your sense of being alive, wanted, and strong. But here's the truth you need to hold on to. Endothelial dysfunction can be repaired. Cortisol can be lowered. Blood vessels can be reawakened. Testosterone can rise again. This enemy is powerful, but it is not permanent. And the men who face it, who fight it with natural, consistent habits, discover that their body still remembers how to be strong, virile, and confident, even after 60. Here's what happens when you give your body what it needs. By the end of the first week, you start noticing subtle but undeniable changes. You wake up with more energy, without that heavy cloud of fatigue that used to follow you out of bed. Your motivation rises. You feel more willing to move, to walk, to engage. That's the first signal that your testosterone is responding. Your body is remembering how to serve you, not slow you down. By day 14, the change becomes more intimate. Erections grow firmer. Your penis feels fuller during arousal and even during masturbation. The blood flow is returning, and with it, the confidence that you thought was gone. Harvard researchers have shown that circulation and testosterone are deeply linked, and as those natural solutions improve blood vessel function, you feel the difference where it matters most. For many men, this is the moment they realize it isn't over. Their body still works. By day 30, the transformation is undeniable. The European Urology Journal reported that natural interventions like micronutrients, exercise, and sleep restoration can raise testosterone measurably within 1 month. Your mood balances. The irritability, the low drive, the sense of being invisible begins to lift. Energy returns in waves, and your vitality shows up not just in the bedroom, but in the way you carry yourself. People notice the change. You notice the change, and for the first time in years, you feel like yourself again. This is not overnight magic. It is not a trick. It is your body responding to consistency. Each day you choose Brazil nuts or cinnamon or strength training or sleep or sunlight, you are sending your body a command: produce testosterone, restore erections, return vitality, and your body listens. Too many men give up after a few days, believing nothing is happening. But the truth is, changes start beneath the surface long before you feel them. Hormone levels shift, blood vessels heal, sleep deepens. By the time you feel stronger erections and rising confidence, the foundation has already been laid. You've been told that after 60, decline is inevitable, but the reality is different. Your testosterone is not gone. It is waiting for the right signals. Within 30 days, those signals can wake it up. So don't quit after day 3. Don't lose faith at day 10. Stay with it and watch how your body responds. Because the man you remember, the one who felt powerful, confident, alive, he's still here. and in 30 days, you'll see proof that he never left. The biggest mistake men over 60 make when trying to increase testosterone without medication is chasing quick fixes. You've been told that a pill, a shot of alcohol, or pushing yourself to exhaustion in the gym will solve the problem. But shortcuts only make things worse. Pills may promise fast results, but they often stress your liver, damage your prostate, and create a dependency that leaves your natural testosterone even lower. Alcohol may relax you for a moment, but research from the NIH shows that regular drinking reduces testosterone production and weakens erections over time. And overtraining doesn't build strength. It raises cortisol, the stress hormone, which directly suppresses testosterone by up to 20%. Don't sabotage your progress. The truth is, consistency in these 5 natural ways, nutrition, circulation, strength, sleep, and sunlight, is what increases testosterone safely after 60. It's not about intensity, it's about commitment. Your body doesn't need quick fixes. It needs steady signals repeated day after day to restore your strength, your erections, and your confidence. You are not broken. Your testosterone is waiting to be unlocked. Your penis, your erections, your confidence, they can all return naturally. These 5 natural ways for men over 60 to increase testosterone without medication are not gimmicks. They are your blueprint to rebuild strength, intimacy, and the energy that makes you feel alive again. You don't have to accept decline. You don't have to stay silent. Comment the word vitality if you're ready to rise again. Like this video, share it with another man who needs hope, and subscribe, because no man over 60 should walk this path alone. You deserve to feel wanted, strong, and confident again.